Neverwinter wants to return to what made it great. The old leadership is back and big changes are coming. But is it too late for a comeback? In this video we will break down the game's current state, the roadmap ahead and the strategy shaping its future. This is neither a rant nor a praise, just a neutral outlook on where Neverwinter is going in the long run. Let's start with the current state of the game in 2026. The ownership has been unclear recently. Originally released by Cryptic and Arc, Neverwinter was supposed to go to Deka in 2025, but that didn't happen. Now it's back under Cryptic and Arc, with co-founder Jack Emmert returning as the CEO. And this is where things might change. Where is this game going with him, and what are the plans for it? In an interview, Jack Emmert, who has been a lifelong Dungeons & Dragons fan and claims to play Neverwinter himself right now, stated to bring the game back to its roots. And this might decide the game's fate. He mentioned assessing the new player's experience, the class balancing, and he even briefly mentioned a classic version of the game. At least he mentioned that they are aware that people want a classic version. On the other hand, he made clear though that the main focus of the studio will be the main game and its expansions and future modules. As someone who joined the game recently, I'm seeing this through fresh eyes. But veterans might feel very differently. So tell me, would a classic version of Neverwinter make sense at this point, or just split the community in half? But since analyzing this classic journey is merely speculation, let's get to focus on the facts we do know about Neverwinter's future. Module 32.5 brings several changes. Tempus Arena Slaughterhouse returns as a timed event, and clerics get a healing buff. Instance queues now show loadouts up front before entering the content, and celestial mounts plus the insignias extend endgame progression. Whether these are real upgrades that excite new players, or just a money sink, remains to be seen. So what do you think about these changes? Are they just minor tweaks to further keep the game profitable, or will they really turn the game into the right direction? From my perspective as a new player, there are way more critical issues that affect newcomers directly. For example, the overly streamlined leveling adventures and the mind-bogglingly complex campaign systems. These are real pain points for people new to the game. And in my opinion, these should be prioritized in future overhauls to keep new players engaged. At the beginning of 2026, player numbers are slowly rising. Perhaps due to MMO fatigue, or just hope sparked by Jack Emmert's return to the studio. So it is the next months that will define what Neverwinter will become in the future. Either a quiet maintenance MMO, or the MMO with the big comeback.